Have you ever stopped to wonder why some women seem to defy time, living vibrant, fulfilling lives well into their 90s and even 100s, while others struggle to make it past 80? What sets them apart? What's their secret and how can you unlock it for yourself? In today's video, we're diving deep into 5 life-changing secrets that the happiest, healthiest, and longest-living women swear by. These aren't just tips you'll hear, and forget these are powerful, actionable habits that can transform your body, sharpen your mind, and reignite your passion for life. You'll discover why so many women unknowingly put their health last after years of caring for others and how you can finally start putting yourself first without guilt. We'll also explore how finding purpose, staying mentally sharp, and building strong social connections don't just add years to your life, but add life to your years. Plus, you'll learn simple, practical ways to keep your body active and healthy. No marathons or endless hours in the gym required. And here's the best part. Secret number 5 might completely change the way you see your future. It could be the missing link to living longer, healthier, and happier than you ever imagined. So, stick with me until the very end. By the time we're done, you won't just know these secrets, you'll know exactly how to bring them into your own life and start thriving today. Before we dive in, take a moment to tap the like button and subscribe to join our growing family of inspired, empowered women. And, in the comments below, share what living a long, healthy, and meaningful life means to you. Your story might inspire someone else, and together, we're building a community where living your best life is possible at any age. Let's begin this journey together where our best years are still ahead. Secret number 1, keep moving. One of the greatest secrets to a long, vibrant life lies in something simple yet powerful: continuous movement. Women who thrive well past 100 don't view movement as an obligation or a task. It's simply part of who they are. Their days are filled with small, natural actions that keep their bodies alive and strong. Whether it's walking to the market, stretching at sunrise, or playing with grandchildren, they weave motion seamlessly into their routines without forcing it. For them, movement is a form of joy. It's the quiet pleasure of feeling the morning breeze during a stroll, the grounding sensation of working in the garden, or the exhilaration of dancing to a favorite song in the living room. They don't see it as exercise to check off a list. It's a way of experiencing life more deeply, one graceful motion at a time. In the world's blue zones, regions famous for their high concentration of centenarians, people don't obsess over gym schedules or step counts. They stay active simply by living fully. They climb hills, cook from scratch, gather wood, clean their homes, and engage in community activities. Their bodies remain strong because their lives are designed around natural, consistent movement rather than occasional bursts of exercise. Why does this matter so much? Because the true enemy of vitality isn't aging, it's stagnation. When the body remains idle, muscles weaken, bones lose density, blood flow slows, and energy diminishes. Inactivity invites disease and accelerates decline, while even gentle, daily movement works like medicine for the entire body. The beautiful truth is that it's never too late to start. You don't need an intense fitness routine to reap the rewards, just a commitment to stay in motion. Small, steady actions add up. Stretching before bed, walking after meals, or choosing stairs instead of elevators. Over time, these habits strengthen your body, sharpen your mind, and lift your spirit. What's more, consistent movement does more than extend your lifespan, it enhances the quality of your days. When your body feels strong, you move through life with energy, confidence, and freedom. You're able to embrace experiences, connect with loved ones, and savor each moment without feeling limited by age. The secret isn't perfection, it's persistence. Keep moving in ways that feel natural and joyful to you. Your body will thank you, your mind will flourish, and your years will be richer and fuller than you ever imagined. Longevity isn't just about adding more years to your life, it's about adding more life to your years. Secret number 2. Nourish your body with the right foods. When it comes to women who gracefully live past 100, there's one thing they all understand. Deeply, their bodies are built and sustained by what they eat. Longevity isn't just about good genes, it's about making daily choices that fuel energy, preserve vitality, and protect the body from within. These remarkable women have discovered the quiet power of food as medicine, treating every meal as an opportunity to heal, strengthen, and thrive. They don't fall into the trap of constant indulgence in processed snacks, sugary treats, or deep-fried takeaways. Instead, they embrace the wisdom of eating real food, the kind that nourishes rather than drains. For them, food isn't about quick fixes or temporary cravings. It's about feeding the body what it truly needs to function at its best and stand resilient against the effects of time. Their plates are vibrant with nature's palate-crisp greens, ripe berries, sun-kissed vegetables, and freshly harvested grains. These nutrient-rich foods aren't just fuel, they're life-giving. They bring balance to the body, regulate energy, and protect against diseases. Whole grains supply lasting stamina, while plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, and nuts keep muscles strong and bodies agile. Healthy fats from sources such as olive oil, avocados, and seeds safeguard the heart and sharpen brain function, ensuring both body and mind remain youthful. Even when it comes to protein, their choices are intentional. Instead of heavy, processed meats, they lean toward fish, eggs, and plant-based alternatives. These selections repair tissues, support lean muscle, and enhance metabolic health without burdening the body with excess toxins or unhealthy fats. Equally important is what they avoid. These women rarely overindulge in refined sugars, excess salts, or packaged foods filled with preservatives. They know these are silent accelerators of aging, leading to inflammation, chronic disease, and fatigue. Their restraint isn't about restriction, it's about respect for the body's long-term needs. What sets them apart is their mindful approach to eating. Meals are slow, intentional, and often shared with loved ones. They eat with gratitude, savoring every bite, aware of the connection between nourishment and life itself. In their world, food is not just sustenance, it's a daily act of self-care and love. And here's the real lesson. Eating well is not about dieting, deprivation, or chasing trends. It's about creating a lifelong partnership with your body, giving it the nutrients it craves so it can serve you for decades to come. This simple shift in perspective can transform health, boost energy, and extend vitality far beyond expectations. If there's one takeaway from these extraordinary women, it's this: the food you eat writes your future. Every choice is a vote for the life you want to live. By filling your plate with fresh, wholesome, nutrient-packed foods today, you're investing in a longer, healthier, and more vibrant tomorrow. And perhaps, like them, you'll discover that longevity is less about magic and more about mindful, consistent care. If this inspired you to start making healthier food choices today, drop a yes in the comments to show your commitment to a longer, more vibrant life. Secret number 3, keep your mind sharp and engaged. Imagine waking up each morning with the same spark of curiosity you had as a child, eagerness to learn, to explore, and to discover something new about the world around you. That sense of wonder is one of the most powerful secrets behind longevity. The women who live beyond 100 don't let age dim their thirst for knowledge or stifle their curiosity. Instead, they nurture it like a flame, keeping their minds vibrant, agile, and ready to embrace new challenges no matter how many candles are on their birthday cakes. Your mind and body are like two sides of the same coin, inseparably connected, influencing each other at every stage of life. When one begins to weaken, the other often follows. That's why women who make it past 100 understand that good health isn't just about staying physically strong. It's also about keeping the mind alert, curious, and constantly engaged. For them, mental sharpness is a conscious choice, not an accident. They recognize that thriving in later years requires more than eating well and staying active. It demands constant intellectual stimulation. These remarkable women cultivate habits that strengthen their cognitive abilities and nurture their emotional well-being, giving them an edge in maintaining both clarity and vitality deep into old age. Their approach to mental fitness is deliberate and dynamic. They read books that challenge their thinking, keep journals to process their thoughts, and embrace puzzles, games, and creative outlets that sharpen their problem-solving skills. Some even venture into new territories, learning fresh hobbies, or exploring unfamiliar subjects in their 70s, 80s, and beyond. By continually stretching their minds, they prove that curiosity knows no age limit. What sets them apart is their willingness to embrace the unfamiliar. These women don't shy away from learning new things. Instead, they actively seek them out. Whether it's mastering technology, joining discussion groups, or taking up painting, they view every new experience as an opportunity to grow. Their openness to change keeps them mentally agile and deeply connected to the ever-evolving world around them. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, leave a comment saying 3 to let me know you're following along. The real secret to keeping your mind strong isn't just avoiding decline. It's about fueling it with constant stimulation. These women expose themselves to new challenges, experiences, and perspectives that force their brains to adapt and evolve. Every time they encounter something unfamiliar, their minds create new pathways, strengthening their memory, focus, and problem-solving skills. Interestingly, many centenarians also stay engaged by sharing their knowledge and experience. They mentor younger generations, teach skills, and actively participate in community projects. By giving back, they're not only helping others, but also keeping their own minds sharp. Teaching requires focus, reflection, and creativity, all powerful exercises for preserving cognitive health. Equally important is their understanding that mental sharpness is a lifelong journey, not a one-time goal. For them, learning never stops. Every day offers a chance to explore, to question, and to expand their understanding of the world. This constant pursuit of knowledge nourishes the mind, keeping it flexible and resilient even as the years pass. Another vital aspect of their longevity is their strong social bonds. Humans are wired for connection, and these women understand that isolation can be harmful to both emotional and cognitive health. Loneliness has been shown to accelerate mental decline, so they prioritize relationships and interactions that stimulate their minds and feed their spirits. Their conversations aren't just casual chats, they're opportunities for mental exercise. Through exchanging ideas, sharing stories, and engaging in discussions, they keep their minds active while strengthening their sense of belonging and purpose. Social interaction for them is as essential as nutrition or exercise. But above all, what truly sets these women apart is their relentless curiosity. They never stop asking questions, never stop exploring, and never stop striving to understand more about life and the world around them. Age isn't a barrier, it's an invitation to keep growing. Their open-mindedness allows them to embrace change instead of resisting it, making them perpetual learners. In the end, the lesson they teach us is profound. A curious mind never grows old. These women remind us that mental sharpness is nurtured through a lifestyle of learning, connection, and exploration. If you want to keep your mind alive, vibrant, and engaged well into your later years, never stop seeking, never stop questioning, and never stop challenging yourself. That, more than anything else, is the true key to a long and mentally fulfilling life. Secret number 4. Refuse to accept decline as inevitable. Picture this. You wake up one morning, look in the mirror, and instead of seeing age as a limitation, you see it as proof of strength. Every wrinkle, every silver strand of hair, every story etched into your skin is a reminder that you've lived, learned, and grown. The longest living women in the world see aging this way not as a countdown, but as an invitation to embrace life with even greater energy and purpose. Far too many people fall into the trap of believing that getting older means becoming weaker, slower, and less capable. Society often reinforces this idea with quiet whispers disguised as advice. You're too old for that now, or it's time to slow down and take it easy. These messages, repeated endlessly, can slowly seep into a person's identity until she starts to believe that decline isn't just possible, it's inevitable. And that's where the real danger begins. The moment someone accepts this narrative, the decline doesn't just happen in the body, it starts in the mind. She stops striving for new goals, hesitates to try new experiences, and gradually shrinks her world until it fits within the boundaries others have drawn for her. But here's the truth the longest living women know. Aging doesn't have to mean fading. These remarkable women approach aging as a challenge rather than a burden. To them, growing older isn't about giving up, it's about growing into their fullest potential. They treat each passing year as a chance to evolve, to learn, and to prove that strength comes not from resisting time, but from adapting to it. They embrace the possibilities that come with every new season of life. Instead of focusing on what they can no longer do, they celebrate what they can do. They choose to invest their energy in nourishing their bodies with movement and wholesome foods, keeping their minds engaged through learning, and protecting their emotional well-being by surrounding themselves with people who uplift them. For these women, adaptability is power that allows them to thrive no matter what changes come their way. They understand that while the body inevitably changes, decline is not a destiny. They shift their lifestyle to match their needs rather than surrendering to limitation. They stay curious, take up new hobbies, try new skills, and even explore unfamiliar passions well into their later years. By continuously adapting, they prove that growing older doesn't mean growing stagnant. This adaptability is the real secret ingredient behind their vitality. It isn't about chasing perfection, it's about maintaining progress. Every challenge they face becomes an opportunity to build resilience, and it's that resilience that allows them to stay vibrant, independent, and mentally strong for decades longer than most expect. Think about it. The idea that decline is inevitable is just a belief, and beliefs can be rewritten. The longest living women consciously reject the stereotypes about aging. They refuse to let society define what they can or cannot do, carving out a personal path filled with strength, exploration, and self-discovery. If there's one lesson to take from them, it's this: you have more control over your aging process than you think. By challenging your own limiting beliefs, nurturing your strengths, and embracing new possibilities, you can redefine what growing older looks like for you. Start today. Move your body. Feed your curiosity. Try something new, no matter how small. Surround yourself with people who inspire you rather than limit you. The moment you shift your mindset from "I'm too old" to "I'm just getting started," you'll begin to experience aging in an entirely different way, full of purpose, strength, and vitality. Because here's the ultimate truth these extraordinary women teach us: decline is optional, but growth is endless. You can choose a life where every year adds more depth, wisdom, and energy. Aging doesn't have to slow you down. If anything, it can push you to live more fully than ever before. Secret number 5. Find your purpose. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of excitement, knowing exactly why you're here and what drives you forward. That feeling, that spark, is purpose. It's not just a lofty idea, it's the invisible current that shapes our choices, fuels our actions, and gives life its deepest meaning. For women who live vibrantly well into their 90s and beyond, purpose is more than motivation, it's their lifeline. It's what keeps them moving, striving, and thriving long after others have given up. Sadly, many people lose sight of this powerful force as they grow older. After retiring, raising children, or facing the loss of a partner, it's easy to feel adrift, as though life has quietly stolen away the why behind their days. Without a sense of direction, each sunrise can start to feel the same, blurring into an endless loop of routines without fulfillment. And when that inner fire dims, the body, mind, and spirit begin to follow. If you're still watching and connecting with this message, leave a comment saying "too," so I know you're here with me. This loss of purpose isn't just emotional, it ripples through every part of our being. When we stop caring, we stop trying. We move less, think less, and often withdraw from the world. Our energy dwindles, our health falters, and our zest for life fades. Over time, this disconnection can lead to anxiety, depression, and even accelerated aging. Without something meaningful to hold on to, life can begin to feel heavy and aimless. But here's the powerful truth: purpose restores life. Research shows that people with a strong sense of purpose live longer, stay healthier, and experience greater happiness. Purpose keeps the mind sharp by giving us something to work toward, and the heart light by reminding us that we matter. It creates a reason to wake up, move forward, and embrace each day as an opportunity rather than a burden. Purpose doesn't always have to be grand or world-changing. It doesn't require saving the planet or writing a best-selling book. Sometimes, purpose is quiet and deeply personal. Caring for loved ones, volunteering in your community, pursuing a hobby, or simply seeking personal growth. What matters is that it gives you meaning and makes you feel alive. For the longest living women, purpose often shows up in their connections with others. They nurture relationships, mentor younger generations, share wisdom, and build bonds that remind them they're part of something bigger. This sense of belonging strengthens not only the heart, but also the mind, creating resilience against life's inevitable challenges. And here's something remarkable. Purpose grows as we do. It isn't fixed, it evolves with every season of life. In your 40s, it might center around raising a family or building a career. In your 70s or beyond, it might shift toward teaching, giving back, or discovering passions you never had time to explore before. Purpose adapts, and when you allow yourself to evolve with it, you stay mentally, emotionally, and physically engaged. Having a purpose also fuels your body. People who know their why are far more likely to stay active, take care of their health, and make choices that support long-term vitality. They don't see life as something that just happens to them. They see themselves as active participants, shaping their days with intention. Without purpose, we risk drifting. With purpose, we rise. It's the difference between surviving and truly living. It gives you a reason to persevere when times get hard, and a reason to celebrate when life is good. So, take a moment today and ask yourself, what gives my life meaning right now? What excites me, inspires me, or connects me to something greater than myself? The answer doesn't have to be big, just has to be yours. When you find that spark and allow it to guide your days, you'll notice the change. Your energy will grow. Your mind will stay sharp. Your heart will feel lighter. Purpose gives you the strength to create, to serve, to love, and to live with intention, no matter your age. Because the truth is simple but profound. Purpose doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. And that, more than anything, is the key to lasting vitality, happiness, and fulfillment. As we come to the end of today's video, take a moment to pause and truly think about what we've talked about. Living with intention, making healthier choices, and embracing habits that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. These are the small but powerful steps that shape a fulfilling life at any age. Now, I want to hear from you. Which insight stood out to you the most? What's one simple change you're ready to make starting today? Your journey matters, and sharing your thoughts could inspire someone else too. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more empowering tips and insights. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Keep taking care of yourself, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.